There are 10 YouTubers who lost everything with just one single video, and we're gonna talk about all of them, beginning with one of the most controversial YouTubers on this list, Jay Station, who ruined his career on 21st of January 2020 after posting a video titled "My Girlfriend Alexia Died. Rest in Paradise."
Last night we lost Alexia to a drunk driver, guys. She was on the way to pick up something for our video we were making on our second channel. She got it, guys.
Jay Station told his viewers that his girlfriend, Alexia, had gotten into a car crash and tragically passed away, and he even went as far as uploading a new video where he visited her memorial at the side of the road.
This is actually the same road that she passed away on, guys. Like I said, it was a drunk driver. You can barely see here. There's no streetlights at all. I'm getting so emotional just being on this road. If I cry again, I might cry again, guys.
Everything's gonna be okay.
I don't know if I can do this.
Yes, you can, man.
At first, his videos looked very emotional, and he even received a huge support from his fan base. However, just a few days after that, Jay Station would proceed to upload a new video titled "Dead Girlfriend Ouija Board Challenge" at 3 a.m., where he appeared a bit too happy.
What's poppin', guys? Back with another 3 a.m. challenge. As you guys know, my girlfriend Alexia just passed away in a tragic accident, guys. I cannot get over her, guys. I miss her so freaking much.
This video made people extremely suspicious about this whole situation, which caused another creator to look deeper into this, even going as far as calling the Canadian police to see if someone named Alexia had passed away.
No, I don't have anything by that name on the system.
So, in Toronto, nobody has been, nobody by that name specifically has suffered any form of death, right?
No.
So, as far as the Toronto police know, she is in fact alive.
Yeah, there's no drinking and driving incident, no.
And with that video amassing millions of views, many other creators decided to investigate Jay Station and figure out what happened.
What he's done this time has just gone way too far. He's faked his girlfriend's death for views and sympathy, and he uses it just to promote a second channel.
However, on January 29th, 2020, Alexia decided to come out with the whole truth by uploading a video titled "Alexia is Alive: Truth About Jay Station," in which she debunked the rumors of her death.
I'm sure a lot of you are really confused as to what's going on right now between me and Jay and the videos that he posted about me being hit by a drunk driver in a car accident. Honestly, I don't even really know how to start this conversation because I don't even exactly know what's going on right now, so I can't even imagine what you guys are going through right now.
Even crying later in the video, revealing that their relationship wasn't all sunshine and rainbows.
And all I ever wanted was for him to be nice to me, but I felt like he was just constantly being mean to me for some reason. Like, if I didn't do exactly what he said, he would just get so mad.
However, after hearing this, Jay Station would go on a rant about Alexia, exposing that she helped with the videos and that she was totally okay with them. Jay Station would also go to expose her and claim that she was the crazy one in the relationship.
I've been a good person to you, Alexia.
You're a trash human being! Look online, everyone says about you! Everybody hates you, Jay! Everybody hates you!
Unfortunately for him, that wasn't enough to save his reputation, resulting in a termination of his channel, which had 5 million subscribers at the time. And on top of that, they would later break up, causing Jay Station to lose everything he had with just one single upload. At least he didn't send explicit pictures to minors, which can't be said for Colleen Ballinger. Colleen rose to fame in 2010 with her funny singing videos,
while the grass is really greener.
even getting to a point where she got her own Netflix series Haters Back Off, which won her a Teen Choice Award in 2015.
Your choice web star comedy is Colleen Ballinger and Miranda Singh.
At her peak, Colleen had more than 20 million subscribers across her channels, gaining the reputation as a beloved comedian, actress, and a singer. Little did anyone know Colleen was hiding something terrifying from public, which would all come to light after her former fan, Adam McIntyre, decided to upload a video titled "Colleen Ballinger, Stop Lying," where he revealed some horrifying and inappropriate messages that Colleen shared with him. But to make it even worse, at the time, Adam was only 13 years old.
This slowly turned into me getting private private details about her divorce. Around this time though was whenever my parents started getting a little bit more cautious and were wondering why a 30-year-old was talking to, at this time, a 13-year-old about her divorce.
Shortly after, Colleen made a video addressing the whole situation, causing most of her fans to stay on her side.
Hey guys, I know this is not my typical video that you are used to seeing, but recently some things have come up that I feel like I need to address, and so I just wanted to sit down and have an honest conversation with you and address everything at once.
And even though Colleen addressed everything and kept her audience, Adam's video would cause many of her other fans to step forward, revealing even more disturbing messages that Colleen sent them while they were in their teens. At the time, Colleen also had a podcast called Oversharing with her close friend Trisha Paytas, and during the height of the controversy, shocking claims were made against Colleen, where she had allegedly shared inappropriate content of Trisha to her fans who were minors at the time, causing Trisha to stop every contact with Colleen, resulting in the end of their podcast. And as a final straw, Colleen would upload an apology video titled Hi, where she would address everything by singing.
I'm not a groomer, just a loser who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans, and I'm not a predator even though a lot of you think so, because 5 years ago I made a fart joke.
With video gaining over 19 million views, other creators acknowledged it as one of the worst YouTube apologies of all time.
I did not think there would ever come a time that someone makes a worse response than that, but hooey, how wrong I was.
As a result, Colleen would lose hundreds of thousands of subscribers in a matter of days, causing her to lose all of her brand deals and finally disappear from YouTube completely. She even tried restoring her reputation in 2023, but unfortunately for her, it was unsuccessful, cementing her name in YouTube history as one of the creators who lost everything. But at least she didn't end up in prison, which sadly can't be said for Count Dankula, who would be charged with hate crime after posting a video of his dog. Video was uploaded in April 2016, and it showed him teaching his girlfriend's dog to do a very controversial salute.
Sie Kyle. Sie Kyle. Sie Kyle.
At first, video was found as a harmless joke, but 10 months after that video went live, Dankula would get arrested and would be forced to appear in court, addressing everything on his Twitter. Later, Judge stated that the video was grossly offensive and menacing. Judge also rejected Dankula's claim that it was just a joke to annoy his girlfriend, saying a joke can still be grossly offensive, finding Dankula guilty of his crime and ordering him to pay a $1,000 fine as a result. However, compared to others on this list, Dankula would be the only one who managed to keep his reputation and has continued posting on YouTube ever since. Sadly, same can't be said for It's Owen, who was permanently terminated from YouTube after exploiting Technoblade's passing for views. It's safe to say that Owen didn't have a decent reputation to begin with because of his clickbait videos and fake giveaways. It's clear that Owen would do anything just to earn some extra cash, causing him to stay remembered as a YouTuber who had the most annoying videos ever.
You might recognize this Owen dude if I show you his awesome videos. Like, check this one out.
Like the video and subscribe right now, or this spider will be in your mouth when you wake up.
Despite his bad reputation, he still kept posting videos, allowing him to grow his channel to over 3 million subscribers. However, his fame wouldn't last forever, and not long after that, Owen uploaded a video titled Mr. Beast's Final Goodbye to Technoblade, ultimately resulting in his downfall.
This is Mr. Beast's final goodbye to Technoblade and their last time playing Minecraft together.
Hey, I think you missed something down here.
I don't think you've missed anything, actually.
And as expected, Owen would receive huge criticism from other creators, and shortly he would become one of the most hated YouTubers at the time by trying to profit from Technoblade's death. Despite all the hate he was receiving, Owen kept posting new videos as if nothing happened. Little did he know his shady tactics wouldn't last long, and on July 4th, 2022, Owen would take to Twitter saying, "My YouTube channel with 3.5 million subs just got terminated. Please help me get it back," ending the post with, "I'm so depressed right now, I don't know what to do." YouTube was also quick to respond to him by saying, "We've reviewed your account and confirmed that your channel was correctly suspended. Note that you will not be able to access or create any other YouTube accounts." Whether or not he got terminated for using Technoblade's passing for click or just excessive clickbait, we can comfortably say that Owen lost absolutely everything. But same can't be said for the biggest YouTuber on this list, PewDiePie, who at the time had more than 50 50 million subscribers. During a video titled "I've Discovered the Greatest Thing Online," PewDiePie did something that destroyed his image completely. In the video, PewDiePie found an exciting website called Fiverr, where you can pay people to do things for you.
There's a website called Fiverr where you basically can ask anyone for anything for $5.
While scrolling, PewDiePie stumbled upon some guys dancing in the jungle who would sing a birthday song while holding a sign with the message. And at first, PewDiePie thought this was funny, so he wrote a disturbing message just to see if they would put it on their sign, which they did. PewDiePie would even defend himself by saying that this was just a joke and that he didn't think they would actually do it.
I am sorry. I didn't think they would actually do it. I feel partially responsible, but I didn't think they would actually do it.
Despite him apologizing to everyone, PewDiePie was still met with a lot of hate. To make it even worse, he lost some huge brand deals, likely costing him millions. This caused YouTube to add demonetization to their platform for all of the creators who were not family-friendly, which made other creators mad at PewDiePie. Despite him ruining his image, PewDiePie still found a lot of success as he would go on to become a YouTube legend. Sadly, same can't be said for Illuminati. At one point, Illuminati was gathering millions of views, and she even built a loyal audience of over 1 million subscribers. However, compared to other creators, her fall-off started with a simple but controversial tweet saying, "Not legal eagle editors broaching my editors to take my videos style," and when they didn't give up the info, they literally copied it, just changed the color from purple to blue. Interesting. She would later apologize to them and ultimately resolve the issue. However, this little controversy opened up the door for other people to start exposing her evil side that she tried to keep hidden for so long. First, her former employees would come out exposing her for being extremely abusive, hateful person. They would also state that she would do anything just to get her revenge, even if it means destroying someone else's life. Upon hearing this, her ex-boyfriend, OZ Media, would come out with the whole truth, exposing her completely in the video titled "Let's Talk, an update on Illuminati drama."
She had convinced me that I was a parasite, that I avoided telling anyone who could have helped me see what was happening out of fear of further confirmation, more eyes looking down on me. Something to note, when you're around Blair, your world revolves around her.
Which caused Illuminati to upload one of the worst apology videos ever, titled "Illuminati Exposed."
So I'm sure, as all of you know, many things have been said about me in the past week and a half-ish. I'm someone who often doesn't speak my side of things, and that's something that's also been noted.
It's safe to say that this apology didn't save her whatsoever, bringing even more hate with almost all the negative comments, causing her to turn them off shortly after. It was clear that she was trying everything in her power to make people feel bad for her. Unfortunately for her, people weren't happy with that response, and she would go on to lose more than 500,000 subscribers and ultimately stop uploading to YouTube after losing almost all of her brand deals. But on the other side, at least she didn't get exposed for saying a racial slur, which can't be said for Peterbot. As a professional Fortnite player who earned over $1 million through tournaments, it's safe to say that Peterbot is one of the best players ever. He would also get a reputation as a very toxic individual, which could be seen in his Fortnite videos.
Get this out of my inventory! Oh my god!
Little did he know everything would come crashing down on August 8th, 2025, after a video resurfaced featuring Peterbot using multiple racial slurs.
Bro, stop being bro.
Oh, delete it. Delete it.
As expected, people didn't find this video funny whatsoever, which resulted in a bunch of hate, causing Peterbot to address everything on Twitter by stating, "This incident took place when I was 16 years old. At the time, I was in an environment where I was heavily influenced by others and was asked to say it. I want to sincerely apologize to the communities affected and to anyone who has been hurt by my words." But despite this looking like a truthful apology, Peterbot would get exposed for using ChatGPT to write it for him in front of thousands of live viewers.
No. Yo, how stupid can you get, bro? That's actually bad.
Surprisingly, some creators like Aiden Ross would go as far as defending Peterbot by saying that he was just a kid at the time.
All you little Fortnite weirdos trying to cancel him, shit like that, it's whack.
Kid was like 15 at the time, bro. I'm not saying what he did was right, but he's a fucking kid.
As of right now, we are still waiting for Peterbot's response on everything. But at the moment, things aren't looking really good for him. At least he didn't disrespect the whole country, which can't be said for the next person on our list, Logan Paul. Over the years, Logan was involved in a lot of different controversies, from NFT scams to an FDA investigation being launched into Prime over concerns that it may be too dangerous for children. But none of those turned the whole country against him, which can't be said for an incident that occurred on December 31st, 2017, after Logan Paul posted a video titled, "We found a dead body in the Japanese suicide forest."
I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging right there.
We found a dead body.
What the fuck?
In the video, Logan and his friends decided to spend the whole night in a random forest when they stumbled upon something extremely disturbing. At one point of the video, Logan and his crew discovered an individual who had taken their own life in the forest.
Smiling and laughing is not a portrayal of how I feel about the circumstances.
It's just your coping mechanism.
It's my so everyone copes with differently.
You cope with it with humor.
If you guys haven't noticed, I do. I cope with things with humor. While this is incredibly sad.
And at first, Logan appeared very concerned, but shortly after they all started laughing, and they even made jokes about it, which made people extremely mad, causing Logan to upload an apology video titled "So Sorry," which at the moment has more than 60 million views, ultimately making it the most popular apology video on YouTube.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Despite all the bad backlash he received, Logan was still able to revive his career, and his YouTube channel remains active ever since, amassing millions of views per video. Sadly, same can't be said for Trevor Jacob, who lost absolutely everything with one simple mistake. On December 23rd, 2021, Trevor would upload a video to his channel titled "I Crashed My Airplane." In the video, Trevor decided to fly his plane to scatter the ashes of his friend, who recently passed away, and after flying for some time, Trevor would claim that he's experiencing an engine failure. Usually in this situation, pilots are trained to glide their planes through the air as far as possible while looking for the safest place to land. However, Trevor just decided to jump out and moments later crash the plane. But something that made people very suspicious about this is Trevor's behavior. Immediately after he safely landed, he decided to find his plane and retrieve the GoPros instead of seeking help. This caused many professional pilots to react to his video, and eventually NTSB and FAA investigations were launched, trying to figure out what exactly happened. And after some more experts looked deeper into this case, they found out that Trevor crashed his plane on purpose and that there was no engine failure in the first place. But to make it even worse for him, this is considered a felony, and shortly after, he would be ordered to appear in court, where he agreed to take a plea deal to avoid getting a maximum sentence of 20 years. And in January 29th, 2024, he would finally get arrested for obstructing a federal investigation, receiving a sentence of only 6 months. Trevor continues to post videos on his YouTube channel, barely reaching 1,000 views per video. It's safe to say that Trevor lost everything with just one video, but that's still nothing compared to the completionist who tried to keep all of the money that he raised for charity. The completionist, aka Gerard, gained a reputation for being a wholesome guy who loved to play games and share them with his fans. Also, he would gain a reputation for doing a bunch of charity work and even opening his own charity organization called the Open Hand Foundation, where he aimed to raise money for dementia-related research. And even though this looked perfect on the surface, fellow content creators, some ordinary gamers, decided to look deeper into this case. And to everyone's surprise, they found that Gerard didn't distribute any of the $600,000 they gathered through donations. And after a huge backlash, Gerard decided to immediately make a response video titled "My Response."
Over the past few weeks, allegations have been made against me, my family, and our charitable organization, the Open Hand Foundation, asserting charity fraud and more.
Immediately after the video came out, Gerard would receive even more hate after trying to gain sympathy by mentioning his dead mother's name multiple times in the video. To make it even worse, he also threatened some ordinary gamers with a lawsuit, resulting in the comments like these: "The facts that this man posted his mom's autopsy report on the internet is so foul. Invoking your mother's name 7 times in an attempt to garner sympathy while not donating a single penny for 10 years to fight the disease she died from." Things would get even worse for him after after some ordinary gamers decided to post their whole Discord call to YouTube, destroying his career completely.
Pulling one thread about the charity thing is going to upheave my entire life in a way that scares the living crap out of me. And I don't want to go home tonight and tell everyone, hey, there's a gigantic thing coming to claim my career, and you all have to close down and find somewhere else to do. I know this is shitty me to say this. I'm not trying to ask for sympathy or anything, but this kind of stuff, I mean, I've been following your guys' stuff for years. The stuff with Billy Mitchell, Carl, the stuff that you've done Mudo with tons of content creators over the years. Like, there's no nuance to this. People are going to see this, and they're going to immediately go, that Gerard guy who's been nice to a bunch of people actually isn't very nice overall. Him, let's get rid of him. And that's the thing that I'm terrified the most, because I don't have the power or opportunity for that. That's not in my control. I've got nothing in my pockets to do that. I have nothing. And so that's just where my head's at. I just want to be able to create content and do good in the world, and this is just going to... It's even if I survive this somehow, even if this is like, people are like, well, whatever, that's how it is. It's going to take the passion out of what I do. People aren't going to trust me ever again. I'm not going to trust myself ever again. And I'm just going to walk away from all this. Like, this is like me being like, great, so I'm out. Not just of content creation or being an online personality. I'm just going to stop. I'm just going to disappear and start over and never talk to anyone ever again. And that's the spiraling that I've been dealing with the last 3 days of talking to therapists and doctors and just figuring this whole thing out.
While Gerard would eventually donate some of the money to charity, it wouldn't be enough to save his career, and on August 3rd, 2024, the completionist would upload the last video to his YouTube channel, being remembered as one of the most hated YouTubers of all time.